are you? I miss you so much. Miss Jess is here today for a story time. What's that? Did you guys hear that? Pete. What's that, Pete? You miss our friends? I miss our friends too. But we'll see them soon, I'm sure. What? Ah, yes. I will. Pete wants me to share with you his favorite book of the time he went trick-or-treating. Because this week, what special holiday are we celebrating? Halloween. Yes. So I'm going to share with you the book today called Pete the Cat Trick or Pete. So before we do our story, what part of the book is this? The front cover. Good job. What part of the book is this? The spine. That's right. And what part of the book is this? The back cover. Good job, guys. So Pete the Cat, Trick or Treat. It's Halloween. Pete the Cat is excited to go trick-or-treating in his superhero costume. I hope nothing too spooky happens, says Pete. Ooh. Don't worry, says Pete's dad. We have our flashlight. Let's go trick-or-treating, says Pete. Boo! Pete and his dad walk outside. Whoosh! The wind rustles the leaves. Pete sees something moving in the tree. What could it be? What do you think it is? It's an owl. That wasn't too spooky, says Pete. They arrive at a neighbor's house. Pete rings the bell. He hears a strange sound coming to the door. Trick or treat. It's just Callie, Pete says. She's not too spooky. Callie joins Pete and his dad trick-or-treating. At the next house, there is something in the yard. What could it be? Phew! It's just a scarecrow, says Pete. That's not spooky. Pete rings the doorbell. Trick or treat, says Pete and Callie. Happy Halloween. Awesome costume, says Pete. Very spooky, but not too spooky. Thank you, says Miss Gold, the crossing guard. At the next house, there is something glowing on the steps. What could it be? What do you think it is? Cool, says Pete. Jack-o'-lanterns. We talked about jack-o'-lanterns, didn't we? Callie rings the doorbell. Trick or treat, says Pete and Callie. Wonder who it could be now. It's Pete's teacher. One piece of candy each, she says. Suddenly, they hear something behind them. What was that? Asked Callie. Something in the bushes. I wonder what it is. Oh, it's just our friend Emma, says Pete. Not spooky, but groovy. One last house and then we'll go home, says Pete's dad. Pete rings the bell. Ding dong. Yikes! It's a spooky ghost, screams Pete. It's a spooky ghost. Don't be silly, Pete. It's just me, says Grandma. Callie and Pete get treats and hugs. Trick-or-treating wasn't too spooky at all. It was actually full of sweet surprises. Happy Halloween. The end. Thank you for joining me for story time today. Bye.